It's Vonna Johnson. We live,
Yes.
girl. We live. How you doing tonight, beautiful?
I am doing marvelous. Thank you. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored.
All
All
right.
right. So it is my complete honor, all right, to bring on here the beautiful Miss Vonna Johnson, as you guys can see. All right, this young lady, not only are you in college, not only are you working a full-time job, but while doing that, you was able to put over 17K, or you was able to generate over 17K and
Yes.
put 8K in your savings.
Yes, absolutely.
Girl, I knew from the day I met you. I mean, your ambition is through the roof, and you got in this thing and you took off running. So, without further delay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask you share your story with the people. Tell us how you were introduced, and what your life has been like since joining. Go ahead, girl.
Yes, absolutely. So I was just browsing one day on Facebook, like I'm sure a lot of others were, and I came across this post that maybe you've sat back and watched this movement. And I'm like, okay, the color stood out to me. It was a very vibrant post, so I said, let me check this out. And so I just kind of went into the group and I read reviews, people commenting saying, I've lost this much weight and this and that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. And so I messaged the guy and I ordered a gallon, and before I knew it, I was ordering two more. So, and the rest just happened from there. So I knew instantly within the first couple of days, as I lost 6 pounds in 4 days, I knew it was something that I wanted to share with everyone else. I wanted them to have the same opportunity to have those results as I did. And so I start typing, I start researching, and that's when I ran into Sanya, and it was history from there. But how my life has been, it's been great. It's been busy. I didn't expect it to take off as much as it did, as fast as it did. So I think my prospect group went from zero to probably 500 in a week. Now I'm at like 1,500. And so it's kept me busy. The money's great. The people I get to meet, they're great. And especially just to see those returning customers, I love to see it because we conversate and we become friends. And so it's been a blessing.
Awesome, awesome. So, the reason I wanted to bring you on here, Vaughn, and I know I called you out the blue and you was probably shocked. Like, wait a minute, I'm not doing deliveries. You had to rush home and stuff like that. But the reason I wanted to bring you on here and the reason why we do these interviews and things is because there are so many people. They're like, is it real? I see y'all post. I think you posted your income the other day and I shared it. And they're like, I see y'all posting this income testimony. Is it real? Does
Right.
it work? Is it really that easy? Like, they gotta be lying. And so, because most people in network marketing, they're lying. But what I love
Right.
about this is that, the average person can come in here and they can kind of do what you did.
Right.
So, I mean, you said something that was very powerful. You said that you got your customer group. It grew how much and how long?
It went from absolutely none to about 500 in my first week.
500 people
500 people.
that you did not know.
I'm not gonna say I didn't know, but a lot. It started off as a few people I knew, and then it escalated from there. So
Wow.
I definitely don't know 500 people personally.
Me either. All right. So you did that following the system. Have you had any experience in the industry before?
No.
No experience in
Well,
the industry.
actually, I take that back. I did. I did Herbalife for just a little bit, but it was no comparison, no
Gotcha.
comparison at all. That ended very abruptly. So
Gotcha.
this has been just way better than I could have ever imagined.
Wow, girl, that's powerful. And you were able to do it. And what are you in school for?
Accounting.
Accounting. So I'm sure that takes a lot of your focus.
Yes, absolutely. If you look over my couch right now, you'll see books everywhere, and it's crazy. It takes a lot of time.
Wow. Super, super powerful. And you work a full-time job. What do you do for a
Yes.
living?
Yes, so I am an operations manager. I call myself a financial analyst because any job that I do is based off of making a company profitable. So I look at numbers and I make sure things make sense for the business.
Wow, amazing. So working a full-time job in college full-time. And so how long do you work your business? How much time would you say that you put into the business?
So during the week, I'm gonna say, between 1 and 3 hours, depending on what day it is. I try to do, whether that's just me adding people to my prospect group or making the post. I try to at least do something a couple hours a day. But then on the weekend, where I'm not working, I hit it running. And so again, I travel back and forth. Mainly, I live in Dallas, so I travel to Oklahoma City, which is where the majority of my customer base is located. And from the time that I get there to the time that I turn around coming home, it's all gas, no brakes. So it becomes a full-time job on the weekend really fast.
So probably like an hour or two every day during the week,
Mm-hmm.
and then full time on the weekend.
Full time, overtime.
That is super powerful. So, I just wanted to highlight, I know you asking me the same thing, but I just wanted to highlight on that for the people who, you're working a job, you're in school, but you know that you're destined for something greater. You know that you want something more.
Right.
Like you told me when we were chit-chatting, you said that you went to college straight out of high school, but you had to give it a break because the money was getting long and you got excited, right?
Right. Right. Absolutely.
So deep down that you're destined for something greater, and you found it here with three
Right.
simple steps. You're able to work your business for 1 hour during the week,
Yes.
and then take the weekend, and you have generated over $17,000. That is so super powerful, Vonna. So, what would you say? I know you said you've done a different company in the past.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say that is different with this versus what you did before?
I would just say I'm different for starters. So the product just works and it sells itself. Honestly, you do the post and you go add people in your group, but there's honestly it doesn't require much because people are going to see the post and they're going to get curious. They see the all of the colorful gallons and it's eye catching, and I think that's what makes it stand out versus other products were just like, oh, that's the normal typical stuff. But when you put red, blue, green, orange and you line it all up and you make it look pretty, people are going to say, you know what, that looks good. I
Right.
think the colors and just how flashy we are as a business, I think that really attracts a lot of people. But other than that, I mean, the product just sells itself because it works. And so
Right.
me being able to stand behind that product, it just helps me tremendously.
Got you. So did you have a weight loss testimony?
Yes, absolutely. So in my first week, I lost 6 pounds in 4 days.
Wow.
And yeah, so it happened extremely quick. And that's when I was like, you know what? This is it. This is the one right here. So since then, I think I'm down a total of about 16, 17 pounds. Now, I do feel like I could be down even more, but I work to put on muscle. So even though I might not be down, on the scale, I see the difference in my clothes. I have more muscle mass and less fat in places. So sometimes it's not even about the scale; it's about how you look in your clothes, and I definitely can see the difference.
Well, when I went to your page to come message you earlier, I saw your transformation and you look amazing. I didn't even know that you had
Thank
done
you.
that with with these products. That's
Yeah,
phenomenal, Vonna. Um, so you would say that the system is super, super easy.
I would say it's common sense. It's just if you got common sense, you can do it.
Okay. You said it to other people. All right. So what would you say? Because that's super powerful and it's not average.
Mhm.
What would you say your two key points were to get you to where you are?
I would say definitely being consistent. So, following the method, joining the prospect groups, posting the ads. You definitely have to stay consistent, and then definitely stand behind the product. Don't just promote a product that you're not using. So when people ask you questions, you don't know really what to say. So I would say make it personal. Be a product of the product. And I think that has really helped me because people are like, hey, we know you've lost weight before, but you've never promoted a product. So they know if I'm promoting something, it's because I use it, it's because it works. So post those results, personal results, and stand behind the product.
There we go. Be a product. You cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare.
Right, right, exactly.
Awesome, girl. So what would you say to the person that's skeptical? They're contemplating joining. They don't know if it's for them. What would you say to that person?
I would say the same thing I've told people in person. Like you study long, you study wrong. That was told to me years ago, and I believe that if you sit and you're thinking about it, you're losing money just thinking about it. Because had you just acted on it, you would already have the money rolling in. It's nothing to even think about. It's you just dive in and do it.
Come on. Come on. Well, it was awesome and amazing to be able to have you on the platform, Vonna. I'm super excited to have you on the team.
Thank you.
Look, if you've done this in 4 months, let's
Yeah.
harp on that for a moment.
Yes.
Okay. 4 months, you're definitely going to be a six-figure earner by the time we go to Houston in December. And you're definitely going to be one of my starting 12. So
Right.
thank you so much for
No,
taking the
thank you.
time tonight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have a great night.
You too.
All right. Bye bye.